Last week in our series of videos of Rip Off Britain, we travelled to a caravan and motorhome club site. We wanted to see if they offered good value and what you could get for your hard-earned £32 a night. This week, we're going to try out our first CAMpRA accredited aire. So, what is an aire? Well, it's a place to park and stay overnight in your motorhome or camper van. They can be free, or sometimes they have a small charge to use the facilities.
CAMpRA, or the Campaign for Real Aires, was first born in 2019. It started as a small Facebook group in Scotland and gained about 200 members, expanding up to over 35,000 members as of today. They want people to be able to staycation with safe and hospitable park-ups. They work with locations who are interested in facilitating these aires or waste points. It works in association with Search for Sites. We have found it easier to search for CAMpRA accredited sites using PC or laptop. As you can see, there is already a fantastic network across the UK. The UK aires are all payable, most being around £10 a night. The darker blue symbols are the aires that provide facilities like water, black drop, etc.
So, just arrived at the aire at Aberystwyth. So, I've just got to get us in and see what it's like. Yeah, so that was a battle getting the gate shut.
What?
Fine for me.
Fine for me.
So the aire's just behind us and we're just walking into town now. It's a nice walk, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's cooling off a little bit.
Yeah, it's very hot today, isn't it? It's really warm.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of breeze and the sun's not beating, so it's not as bad as... I say bad, I don't want to complain. Newquay was warm because it was blue skies, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you deceptively think it's cooler than it is.
But yeah, where we've just stopped, £10, we'll give you a bit of a walk around later on. And if you are part of a rugby club or have access to the car park, I think it's a good idea that you can allow what they've allowed here. They've got room for, I think it's about 12 vans, £10 a night.
Yep.
I've counted 8 vans so far, so let's call it 10 vans. There you go, there's £100 a day. So yeah, you can make £100 a day, £700 a week, £3,000 a month over the summer period.
Yeah, that's
So-
got to be great for your rugby club or your team or your scouts or whatever.
If you're looking to raise funds, there we go. Over a summer period you could raise at least £9,000 to £12,000 by simply letting people park in your empty car park. I just wish Britain would get on board. There we go. I mean, they've even put in a chemical point and a tap. The only thing you haven't got here is electricity. But most vans now are independent, they've got solar. Or if you go to a campsite, if it's not included, you can pay anywhere between £5 and £10 for electric, which is a little bit excessive, you know. So yeah, rugby club, take note. Like the pubs, take note. Absolutely great service.
Yep.
Chance to make some extra money.
Just something a little bit different, isn't it,
Yep.
than a campsite? But so far, so good.
So
Impressed.
far, so good. Yeah.
And it's given us access right to the middle of Aberystwyth.
Not the middle of Lidl this time. Aberystwyth.
So let's show you. And after a great afternoon wandering around Aberystwyth, we went back to the van to catch up on some of our favourite YouTubers. Good morning, we had a lovely night here in Aberystwyth Rugby Club. £10 a night, paid by backs, or you can put £10 through the door of the rugby club.
£10, water, waste, secure gate, and 6 or 7 others exactly like you. So for the sake of £10, for me, I'd sooner do something like a rugby club than do wild camping. But you know, I guess you pick your spots, and this is the first time we've tried it in the UK.
Welcome to this week's deep dive. So this week we are looking at CAMpRA and the accredited aires. So as usual, I selected a random place, which this time was York, and they happen to have a CAMpRA aire just outside York. So I had a look at all the details, and you can see here it's £12 a night, and you can add for electricity, so that would be £18 a night, and it's a maximum you can stay of 48 hours. So I decided to base the trip on 48 hours from the 14th of September for 2 nights. So you can see all the details of the aire. Okay, next up is our pitch up selection. So that was Beechwood Caravan Park just outside of York, although I believe there is a park and ride very close by. I thought the price of this was quite good. So it was £28 a night, plus £1 each for the dogs for the stay. So that would come in at £58 in total. That was a hard standing pitch with a awning and electric hookup. Of course, finally, what would it be without a trip to the Caravan and Motorhome Club? They have Roundtree Park, pretty much in the centre of York. I believe it's about a 15-minute walk into the centre. Eye-watering though. 2 nights, £98.40. The reviews say, you know, it's okay, it's fine. I think you're paying for the location there on that one. So which one would you pick? I mean, there's a choice of 3 there, and obviously the cheapest is going to be the aire. It puts you in the same location probably as the pitch-up site, because you can take a park and ride to the centre of York, but it's going to be at least £10 a night cheaper. So that's money you can spend elsewhere. So what do you think, guys? Aires, good or bad? I gotta say, we love them, and we think this might be the way forward for the UK. But please get into the comments and tell us what you think. We'd love to know.